We shall examine this footprint. You and Nash Nash encountered the Proud Bear. This is an honor and a problem. The Proud Bear has killed monsters, something rare in the animal kingdom. He stares at you. Let's consider the bear. The bear is so potent that it deserves capital letters when being referred to. Huh. He shines from within, radiating a light invisible to the eye, but plain to the heart. That's mean. This will probably do nothing. Let's formulate a plan of attack. The bear seems to read your smallest motion as though you have shouted your intentions. He lands on his hind legs and gives you a little bow. Attacking along Nash Nash would be smarter than attacking alone, but I don't want to attack at all. We shall bow back. The bear nods. Nash Nash squeals with delight at this exchange of honor. She says, "This is gonna be good." The bear seems to read your... Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I almost want to attack alone, because attacking along Nash Nash seems like obviously better, but whatever. Attack along Nash Nash. Oh my god, phew. The bear fights efficiently and is almost a match for your and Nash Nash frantic claw swipes. You see an in? Pounce! You leap, making every blow the best you've thrown. The proud bear counters them all, genuinely trying to end you, until he stops. Suddenly, he's lying there before you, helpless. Leave the bear be. Kindness and respect. Yeah! You back off and let the bear get up. He bows low to you, then totters off. Back in Omen, Nash Nash regale? Huh. Regales everyone with stories of your bravery. Regales, I've never heard that word before. I don't have an amazing vocabulary. There are a couple other words in this game that I haven't been familiar with, but I'm sure that the majority of those have been made up. But in general, yeah. Let's hang out with the black guy who's covered in lines. You hear Gritmitten telling younger monsters about the human that almost killed him. It's the pointy parts that get you, he says. Let's listen in. Always wait until the knife is pointing somewhere else. Then, run away, he turns to you and says, isn't that right? Not gonna bother trying to impress people, because that's dishonest. Exaggerating the story, nah, don't want to do anything dishonest. Don't want to do anything flat out dishonest. Nah, let's be the good older guy and explain that a human knife is always dangerous. You calmly expand on Gritmitten's tale, sharing what you have learned about the frightening blades of the humans. The young monsters promise that they will treat such things with respect, even if nobody's holding one. I didn't get anything from that, did I? Did I? I'm not sure. Let's explore and do the claw. The spine doctor has asked you to catch a special fox. It limps, she says, and it coughs. I need it quickly, if at all. Why does she need it? The spine doctor swats you with one prickly arm. There's no time for questions. Get it or don't. I'm after it. You go forth into the forest, trailing the fox. As you get closer, you catch a glimpse of its ragged ears between two trees. The fox is limping, slowly. Let's get closer. As you draw near, you smell something sickly sweet. The fox slumps and vomits green matter onto the forest floor. Your claws tremble at the thought of touching it. Let's... constantly chasing... Let's do the smart way of chasing it. And we won't bother going back because the spine doctor needs it urgently. Let's do it. Cleverness and less bravery, but I'm fine with that. Unfortunately, the fox easily loses you in the whale mist while you're washing your claws in a stream. You're not absolutely sure it was there at all. Could you have imagined seeing it earlier? What? I lost respect. Dang it. Probably not, but regardless, you return to Omen in shame. The doctor says nothing, but the other monsters point and whisper in secret. Dang, I screwed up. Let's try to lift a heavy rock. All of Omen is abuzz. Elders glare angrily at everyone and look back at the broken sign of the town gate. You look down at the little piece of the sign you're holding and blush. Wait, what did you do again? Coming back from a hunt, you were so full of high spirits that you jumped up and slapped the sign. You slapped a little too hard with your claws. Yes. Blistery spots the bit of sign that you're holding. Hey, don't tell anyone you broke it. It'll get fixed. This will all blow over. It's just an ill wind that blows nobody any good. Bygones will be bygones. What's she going on about? Blistery is often accused of thinking she knows everything. This includes human cliches. All of them. Blistery says, I can take care of this. Look, I took a bit out of the sign too. I can slip some into Varrock's hair when he isn't looking. No one ever believes him, since he's always lying and stealing things. No, I shall admit my accidental crime. You gotta be kidding me! Damn it! Things have taken a downhill turn right at the end of my adulthood. Well, not right at the end, but, we're getting there. All the gathered elders scowl at you. They take turns chewing you out, which for monsters is a more literal expression than you might expect. Ragged and bloody, you creep back to your hovel to heal. You take solace in the fact that your honor is intact. You messed up, be told the truth, and everyone will remember that. Which is why I lost respect. Let's explore and be angry. You're bringing home a human coat you found hanging on a tree when you see a cat waving at you. So wave back. The cat is standing on his hind legs wearing human boots and indeed is covered in human clothing artifacts. Save me, he cries, pointing to a wolf who has it cornered. Get the wolf! I feel like this one's just gonna give me information. Huh, okay, so all the animals talk. Should I... Something's not right, so I'll attack it cautiously, try to figure out what's right. I could try to talk some sense into everyone, but somehow this seems smarter. You leap on the wolf, keeping an eye on the cat. Good thing too, since the minute your back is turned, he tries to take the coat you found. Let the wolf go and attack the cat. Yes, respect! I need some of that. You attack the cat, but he smirks and runs away at amazing speed. Maybe those boots are magical. Okay, it's the final time to podluck with monsters. Let's do something mischievous. Blistery comes to you, flapping her winglets and clenching her claws. Mupsy Moral is looking for me. I overslept. I missed the hairy hare hunt. Well, why is that a problem? I was on the list for the hunt, says Blistery, and those hairy hares are really fast. We have to collect enough of their feet every year, so Omen Town has good luck. How many feet did the hunt bring back? None! I was supposed to watch from above and show the other hunters where the hares were hiding. Well, that's bad luck. Blistery flutters her winglets again. Especially for me, Mupsy's gonna print a story about how I ruined everything. Blistery comes to you, wait, okay. Blistery suddenly leaps to the top of a garbage can, spreads her winglets, and glides away. Okay. Just then, Mupsy Moral rolls into Portland Square. Pen and pad grasped in her thin claws. Did you see Blistery come through here? I want to make sure everyone knows the capital T truth. Huh. There must be a very significant difference between claiming ignorance and not having a comment. I feel like telling her that I overslept would increase honesty, but decrease something else? Would it increase respect? It's all about respect right now. Let's do no comment. I might not get any up or down from this, but Honestly, the other ones just seem bad. Yes! Kindness! Mupsy bought it. Blistery is overjoyed. And I am now a kind man. Okay. Wait, what's my kindness? 93. Nice. So what happens now? Okay. You're growing old, my friend. Your body is very soft and you drip slime everywhere you go. It's getting hard to leave your hovel. I could stay inside and think about this, but that might make me sad. But just embracing my fate would probably make me happy. Going to see the doctor would be futile, I have a feeling. Let's think about this. It's your time, and you know it. Unless you've lived well, your body will return to the slime from which it came. But if you have done well... What happens if I've done well? Your fellow monsters will test you and donate blood to a portentous infusion. What does one do with a portentous infusion? One drinks it naturally. If it has enough blood in it, you ascend to elder status. If not, you dissolve. What else is involved in a monster's ascension? The elders test you. You don't have to pass all the tests to ascend, but it helps. Oh? The more respected you are, and the better you do on the test, the more blood the elders will add to the infusion. And then you drink? And then you drink. But enough about that. Someone's banging on the door of your hovel. It sounds like a crowd is gathered. Okay. A group of elders is waiting at the door of your hovel. They've seen your drippings. They know it's time for you to dissolve or ascend. Let's go. The elders of Omen surround you at the spawning vat. They've built a fire beneath a small cauldron. Your body is squishy and damp. Let's examine the cauldron. The rusty iron cauldron smells like electrical fluid and herbs from the whale mist. It's empty now, but soon it will hold blood and slime from many monsters. Let's at least try to ascend. There's no reason not to. A masked elder comes forward. She says, "It's time to decide," and all the elders growl and snarl. The masked elder claws herself. 3 drops of liquid spatter against the hot bottom of the empty cauldron. Thick vapor rises into the air. Was that blood or slime? You can't be sure. Depends on how much she respects you. Okay. The masked elder asks, "Who has already decided the fate of this monster?" None of the other monsters came forward. They don't respect you very much. Yeah, I sorta bombed in respect. The masked elder has placed 5 flat stones on the ground before you. She says, "Choose one. Chance will guide your claw." Let's look at the stones. Each stone is stained with old blood and polished by the touch of many a paw. You can't tell one stone from the others. Okay, I guess I have to do this. As you reach for the stones, someone shrieks in the distance. All eyes turn in that direction. You realize if you peek under the stone, you can peek under the stones if you're quick. What does that mean? Cheat and peek under the stones? Affected by honesty, but I have really high honesty. Let's resist it. You wait a moment and the shrieking dies away. All the elders turn back to watch you. Let's choose a stone. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. That guy looks happy. It shows a monster holding one claw up, speaking intently. The masked elder says, "Ah, honesty. But you have just passed that test." Oh, I see. It's a test. Choose the next stone. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows a monster frowning in concentration. The masked elder says, "We will test your cleverness." The masked elder emits a series of musical whistles and clicks, then performs a complex dance. You've never seen these steps before. She says, "Now you do it." Well, I have cleverness. Let's do it. Yeah, you are a dancing fiend. Polite applause washes across the crowd. You knew you could do it. Several monsters howl their approval and step forward, adding more fluids to the iron cauldron. Dance over to the cauldron. Anyway, I understand now. So, there's a random chance. It's probably a percentage chance based on the amount of points I have in each respective category. So I could have gotten away with that, with the honesty thing. So yeah. You hold the cauldron which contains the Portenius infusion. It's heavy. Let's look in it. It's half blood and half slime. At least some of the elders support you. Okay, let's drink it. You drink the... I got respect for something. You drink the bubbling concentration, then belch and howl. Your body solidifies almost instantly. You're an elder now. Yes! I'm an elder. So yeah, okay. When I first realized that it was a random thing, I was pretty worried about my ferocity. I guess I should have also been worried about my bravery. I didn't quite realize how bad it was, but yeah. You are now an elder. You are welcome in Znak, the oldest of the monster towns. Okay. In this stage of life, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to affect both the way monsters view humans and vice versa. Use your powers of persuasion wisely. Dang. Dang. This is how well humans think of monsters. When the inevitable conflict comes, this will dictate how humans act. Okay. This is very interesting. So, I'm going to have to influence the inevitable war by making everyone like each other. Hey, where's Floaty guy that bounces? Huh. Anyway, guys, I think that's enough for today. I have ascended my adulthood quite gracefully, if I do say so myself. So yeah, thank you all for... Oh, there's Floaty guy. Was he right there the whole time? Oh well. Anyway, yeah, thanks so much for continuing to watch this series. I'm honestly very intrigued by this new thing. So yeah, it seems to have turned out that these stats don't really affect your story as much as they see if you can progress or not with a random luck chance. And while I'm sort of disappointed by that, I guess not every game can try to be a Telltale game with The Walking Dead and that kind of thing. But yeah. Just thinking. Yeah, I'm now realizing that my stats have had no effect on the game up until that choosing ceremony. But I guess we'll see how this goes. But anyway, keep living life to the power of 3. And in the meantime, I'll see you guys next time. The Master of Cubes, out.